Hello there YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another vlogtastic vlog video. Thanks again for tuning in, Kaiju Gang, I really appreciate it. Today the monsters we're talking about aren't necessarily kaiju. Well, I mean, in the form of strange beast, I suppose, some of them are, but not Dai Kaiju. Today we're talking about the Alien and Predator franchises, specifically the future of the Alien and Predator franchises. Now, we all know they were owned by Fox. That's how Alien and Predator were able to cross over in the first place. Their crossover first began in comics, then moved to the movies. Because Aliens vs. Predator happened because they're both owned by Fox. They thought it was easy, and they did it. And it was actually pretty smart. It worked pretty well. Ultimate Prey, Ultimate Predator, totally worked out. So, Disney bought Fox. Fox, who was really barely paying attention to these franchises, they each have a relatively recent movie. People didn't seem to like Alien Covenant. I liked Alien Covenant. The Predator was fucking trash, though. Worst Predator movie, easily. Garbage film. Check out my review, I really lay into it. But it seems like these franchises might be getting some new life soon. And what do we think is going to happen? Disney has already said, we want to do some rated R content. Disney has said that they want to explore the Alien and Predator franchises. And Disney has also said that their priorities right now, their main priority is streaming. Disney's main priority is content for Disney+. So that's interesting. Disney really wants to use Alien and Predator. So I'm actually expecting Alien and Predator to get some streaming shows or movies. And I think I would prefer movies, personally. Like, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure Alien and Predator could carry a TV show past a miniseries. Like, the concept of the Alien and the concept of the Predator themselves are actually kind of basic. All the aliens really act the same. Almost all of the Predators really act the same. Like, I know there's bad bloods and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I read the comics, yeah, that's right. But there's still, each Predator is almost entirely the same character. And each alien really is the same character. So, what should Disney do with Alien and Predator? I'm thinking new movie franchises from the ground up. Yeah, from the ground up. You heard me. I think we should go full reboot with Alien and Predator. And that's probably surprising to hear. That's probably surprising to hear. I think full fucking reboot from Alien and Predator into a kind of crossover universe. I'm hesitant to call it a cinematic universe if it's just two characters. Like, we have the Monsterverse, but the Monsterverse is just Godzilla and Kong. Everyone calls it a cinematic universe, but I feel like you need at least 3 to be a cinematic universe. And Alien and Predator is only 2, so I'm just going to call it a crossover universe. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just call it a cinematic universe for ease sake. I think it needs to all take place in the future. The Alien and the Predator movies all need to take place in the future. And I think maybe the original Predator is canon, and the original Alien is canon. And then that's it. Like, you know how whenever Godzilla reboots, they usually leave the 1954 original film canon, and then nothing else. Like, the first time Japan has only just now stopped making the 54 canon. The 54 film stopped being canon in 2016, and that's the first time Japan never made it not canon after over 60 years of filmmaking. 65 years of filmmaking. So, I think the first of each franchise should be canon. None of the AVPs should be canon. None of the sequels should be canon. And then I think it should all take place in the future and basically in space. I don't even want to see Earth. And I kind of want new original stories, but also, you know what I really want? I really want Fire and Stone to be adapted to film. Fire and Stone is a comic book crossover between Alien, Predator, Aliens vs. Predator, and Prometheus. It's all of them. And I would be fine with... You know what? I would be fine with Prometheus existing as its own thing in this. That would make it a cinematic universe. If we had movies just about the engineers, just about the space jockeys, then beyond, in a creative way, beyond what we saw in Prometheus, that would be fine. I don't really want Prometheus to be canon. I want a new canon with only the first Alien and first Predator films to be in that canon. Because those are two of my favorite films of all time, and I think people would want that because they're both just such iconic classics. I don't think people would want them to go out of canon. I would really like an adaptation of Fire and Stone, but I mostly want new stories. I would like to see many different things, like predators in different kinds of environments, like a predator on an ice planet, a predator on a lava planet, predator in the desert. You know, I've seen all that in the comics, but I think it would be really cool to see on screen. Like, the predators don't change, but the environments the predators are in do. And that's very interesting, even though Predator is, of course, best in the jungle. I think everyone will agree. And then Alien, the cool thing about Alien is it can become a different creature depending on what the host is. So, let's bring the Pred Alien back. Let's bring the Pred Alien back. And then, look at all those freaking Kenner aliens, right? Let's have a gorilla alien. Let's have a rhinoceros alien. Let's have aliens that have infected other alien life forms, and now they're just completely new monstrosities that don't look anything like the original alien. Like, look at this freaking rhino alien. That's cool as shit, right? Give us some new, fresh looks for the aliens. Sure, the classic look should always kind of be around in some shape or form, whether it be as a warrior or as a covenant, or a big chap even. But give us some new fancy-looking aliens that we can buy action figures of, that we can do fan art of. Something new, not just a slight redesign. Something very different, alien-wise. Things with new powers, right? Like, say, the alien that it becomes a host of has some kind of venom. And then once the xenomorph busts out of the alien, it also has venom now. Huh? Give more powers to the xenomorphs, make them harder to kill each movie? I mean, not like wild, crazy powers that are too out there, because Alien and Predator franchises have always been pretty grounded for sci-fi horror franchises. But I do think they have room to expand, and I would really like that. I also want them to stick to a Predator code of honor. I think the code of honor is very important for the characterization of predators, and the film The Predator threw out the code of honor, and I think that really hurt the film, because the predators are kind of known for that code of honor, and it really defines them as a culture. And if you throw out their code of honor, you throw out their culture, right? And that's not cool. So the predators need their code of honor in the movie. And the xenomorphs need to be intelligent. But the Alien Covenant didn't throw out the intelligence of the aliens, so that's still intact, thank goodness. And I do think that it should also be a horror franchise. Yes. Action is totally fine. High sci-fi? Necessary. But it should also have elements of horror in every film. And there should be Aliens versus Predator films. More Prometheus films with just the space jockeys and no aliens or predators. I would be totally fine with that if you just got to get creative with it, you know? They can get creative with it. I know they can. Because Fire and Stone. Fire and Stone. So that's it, everyone. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. My next video, not entirely sure what it will be. It might be a review of Assignment Outer Space. That's an Italian sci-fi film. I also want to do a vlog about a movie about my experience watching a movie one time. And I also have a vlog I want to do about Power Rangers. Again, more Power Rangers content. But that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time.